on Legendary Law, so he can actually maybe knock Cade out if he does try to res Tanny in a refuge.
All right, and let's see if they're going to do it. Both teams going to be jumping into stealth. I do believe, let's see here, I think Cade's team is going to jump into stealth just before, but oh no, they're going to jump into the Shatterfuge too to extend the duration. With that, I do believe that You Won't See It Coming is going to be caught in the open here. Now we have to see Legendary Law. It might get bursted down here by Cade, but again, Law was able to jump into stealth, so it looks like Maldior is actually going to be the target here. Did manage to get out of that initial burst spike that was coming in. However, there it is. There's the Moa. It's going to go on to Tanny, actually. Look at that nice damage. Getting about 40%. Tanny was able to get out of there using the 5 skill on the Moa, though, and now Maldior may be in some trouble here in the next few seconds. Maldior going to go in the downstate. Law as well getting the knockback off, and Law is actually going to resurrect Maldior back up, but now Law is in the downstate. It's all up to Maldior right now. He needs to either kill someone or get his teammate Law back up and into the game in the next few seconds, but this is not going to happen. Law going to be using his downstate ability as well. Maldior going to get killed, and with that, Too Good for First is going to take the first round.
Their strategy here is both Berserker. I mean, they're all in. If they can't land the initial burst on Tanny within those first couple seconds, then it's pretty much done for them.
Indeed, as we saw it come into play there. They did get that Moa off. They got a nice amount of burst off onto Tanny, but again, Tanny was able to get away from that. The CC wasn't just listing a little bit of CC, a little more of it coming out there from You Won't See It Coming would have made the game there for them, probably possibly taking down Tanny. So we'll have to see if they're able to change that up in the next game.
One thing to note as well is that I'm not sure if we called this before, but the Moa from the Mesmer will actually despawn all of the Ranger's pets as well. So it actually might be beneficial to not use it immediately in the start of the match, but actually wait until Tanny pulls out her minions and then use it, and then she'll lose all those cooldowns.
Yeah. So again, as well, we just need to know that players are allowed to change classes as well if they want to. It seems that Law, who was playing Mesmer, so that is gonna eliminate the core element of their team play. Or at least the core element of their team that they've been going on over the past tournaments here from it. So let's see what he's going to change it out to, as he more than likely is going to be changing his class right now.
You know, I'm kind of interested that they're going to be changing the comp here. I'm not sure how I feel about people switching classes in the middle. I mean, I know it's an unallowed rule, but I mean, just on for the actual team itself, like they probably practiced with their original comp here, and we do see a pretty big shift here in what their strategy is going to be. Mr. Law going from the Mesmer to the Ranger. I think they had a pretty
Ranger, actually.
I think they had a pretty good strategy out of the gate here with the Moa. I think it would work really well against Tanny if they were able to coordinate their burst a little bit better on the Tanny. I think they probably would have done pretty well.
All right. So with that said, we do need to know here real quick that Law has now switched out to a Trap Ranger. Really quick going over the build. We haven't seen Trap Rangers in a long time. I actually know Law on a personal level, and I know that he personally just tends to love to run traps. So with that, he is going to be running 6 runes of the Undead, Sword Torch, as well as the Short Bow with the Rabbit Amulet and the traits being 10, 30, 30, 0, 0. So we'll have to see how things play out as we are getting started right now with round 2. Too Good for First. If they take this one, they will be moving on as well. If You Won't See It Coming takes this one, we will tie this set up at 1-1 and go to a third round. But the gates are opening up now, so let's see how things go. And again, stealth openers from both teams here. No surprises really, but again, if we are judging it correctly from the last game, Cade's team will be able to get the longer duration of stealth off out, which means they will have that element surprise going on to their opponents. Here it comes right now, but again, though, Law, nice counter though, actually, with the traps here. Did manage to sort of possibly stave back Cade or anyone that tried to go on the assault there a little bit. Again, more damage going off onto Maldior right now. He may be getting low in the next couple seconds. Did manage to get away from it as well. We do have the Spirit that came out there, I believe, from Law. Yes, we do have Law's Spirit now out and in the play here, so we'll have to see. But again, Maldior being the focus target here at the moment for Too Good for First. Maldior going into the downstate. Now Law needs to get over there. He did pop the Spirit, but I believe it was a little bit too far away, meaning now he's going to have to try and manually res his teammate here, Maldior, getting pretty close to getting up, and he actually is going to get back up, so that is going to turn things around. Cade now actually getting pretty low, so we could see things turn around, but again, Cade is in stealth, so he's safe for the timing as well. We did have the tree come down in addition to some more water spirits, so Cade is going to be able to get himself some stealth back here, or get himself some health back, rather, not stealth. And yeah, that will sort of reset this fight for the time being. Now more.
It's still very close here. I mean, Maldior, obviously he's going to be the main target here. He is the squishiest, and he's running out of cooldowns very rapidly here.
Oh, but Cade with a nice spike onto Maldior there out of nowhere is going to take him into the downstate. We'll have to see now. More bursts coming off on him. Tanny going in for the stop at the moment. He's going to be moving away, but I think his health is just a bit too low. He is going to get knocked out, and with that, I think it is safe to call it. Too Good for First. He's going to be moving on to the next round.
Yeah, so I'm going to go with what I said originally. I think they should have stuck with their original comp. I mean, obviously, that's probably what they practiced with, and I think that the Moa would have had a really nice synergy with their comp versus Tanny, and even if they were able to land on Cade. A little bit more difficult there, but still, Moa is just amazing in small-scale fights. You don't see it used very often in actual like tournament games anymore, just because Mass Invis is so strong with like Lissa runes, but Moa is just can absolutely just throw a fight so quickly.
All right, so coming up next, guys, we are going to be moving on to Petting Zoo versus USA.